Are You Again podcast. I am Saint.
JP, of course.
Mike James Jr.
Y'all niggas know who I am. Y'all know who I am. Jay Stu.
Hey, man, let's get this shit rolling.
Hey, so how was y'all week, man?
Man, doing well, man. It's been great. Got a lot of stuff done. Trying to close a few things out. And
Sound like it, my nigga. Man.
it's just
You're
it's
real chill right now.
Very relaxed, my brother.
You all right?
Relaxed. Yeah.
Good, man.
You know what?
Let me take this fresh off a shot. You know what I'm saying? A shot of ass.
I already knew this thing was
You know
gonna
what I
do.
mean? That's what he do.
Nah, let me
Be laid back.
Right, because after sex goes. You know what I mean?
That nigga definitely bust two nuts before he got here. He a little too
I'm
jig.
Bruce Leroy right now.
Some shit.
Nah, man. I'm on this is straight me.
Look,
Me, yeah.
look at his attire. He got the t-shirt.
That
He
nigga's
got
laid
he got the
back,
fuck
Hey,
me
man.
shorts.
More
Hey,
usual,
Hey,
definitely.
man, I'm relaxed, man.
All
I'm
right.
enjoying life.
Come on,
What's up,
this
bro?
nigga bust
More
two
life.
nuts. The first one was in 2 minutes. The second one,
He took about
about 30 minutes.
Right. Exactly.
Listen,
What
man.
Wait, man.
That's what happens. Sometimes you got to get it out of the way.
I understand.
No, listen, man. I don't know about that two pump chump shit, man.
Oh, I was talking about the 30 minutes.
No, I can't get that. The first one is the 30 for me.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. It's been noted. Anyway, man, it's not. That ain't part of the
He say it's
motherfucker.
been noted. He's not going.
That's not even part of the conversation.
No, I was going to say, I want to hear it now.
Please.
That shit right.
It's been noted, man. I'm going long, man.
Who's doing the noting? Who?
Oh, it's several past lovers, what I mean, of mine, So yeah, love you long time. Yeah, man, that's what I hang my hat on. You know what I'm saying? Salute.
This nigga thinks he's a sex symbol.
We got a sex
I
symbol
am.
in here. Then we got Mike. He on his way. Mike is on his way.
You see the freshness.
Oh, shout out to the barber.
I'm just saying. Shout out to my barber, Trey the Barber. Follow him on Instagram.
Right, he-
Trey the Barber, man.
He ain't do this balding and shit, but I still fuck
He
with
ain't
you.
been
Trey.
back, bro. Harry was going strong for about a good
COVID,
month.
man, I had to save my pennies for the podcast, man. That motherfucker $30, you know what I'm saying, every motherfucking couple weeks. 10 days, man. I mean, like, after 10 days, man, my shit rugged as hell. I need one every 4 to 6 days, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. I'm weak.
Yeah, so if it ain't that, man, if I can't really put that $150 a month toward that, then right now.
Yeah, it's a whole expense, man. It's getting out there like the woman's dog, because the women they pay that damn much for them hairdos and shit.
Right. So speaking of hairdos,
Hairdos.
any nigga that got a part in his head, that nigga knows something we don't know.
What you mean?
Anytime,
I don't know nothing.
hey, that nigga's on his way to be a sex symbol. This nigga got a part in his
On
head.
his way.
On his way.
What you mean, boy?
Dang, this boy here.
I'm already there with my toes out. What you
With
mean?
his toes
Oh,
out.
man,
I
twist
wish
with
we
your toes.
could get on
Man,
his
nah,
toes.
nah.
Oh, man, come on. Hey, look, you
Hey,
got,
listen, man.
I wish we could do
hey,
that.
my nigga got the Unk sandals on.
Got the unk sandal. I ain't gonna show him, but just know my feet done. I go to the pedicure. When the last time y'all got y'all feet pedicure?
Hey, he has a lovely shade of peach on his toes. Ladies.
I ain't got no goddamn peach.
Lovely
He capping right now, man. You gotta go to the motherfucking nail salon to get your shit done, man. You got
Hey, Mike got
Stop
a bracelet
playing, man.
on. Now Mike got a bracelet on. Y'all see it?
Hey, y'all
got an anklet on.
Hey,
Okay. Because this podcast is about to go left.
capping on all. Move too hard.
I had
About to make
I
put
had
my
to
feet up
check.
for real now. I ain't got no goddamn
Boy.
ankle bracelet.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was finna say the nigga had waist beads. for
Oh,
a second.
wow.
Them bees wide as hell.
My God, fam.
Hell no. Hey, them waist beads on the woman's be sexy.
Oh, yeah, fire.
Fam.
Fire.
Hey, I feel like, hey, when did the waist bead phenomenon start? I feel like it started yesterday.
No. But you know waist beads are, though, right?
I have no idea what the hell waist
But
bead.
what
I know
what
what they look like.
Well, you know what they look like. What I understand waist beads are is like when women want to lose weight, but when they put a certain level of waist beads on, it's kind of like motivation to see how loose that weight.
They're
bead.
manifesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as they lose a little bit of weight, strength, it drops a little bit lower, and then either they get a new set of beads, right?
That's what's up. I didn't know that. Now,
I found that out within the year. I never knew.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
I can't catch no man wearing no motherfucking
I bet
waist
not
beads,
see
though.
one man wear.
Niggas be wearing body magics though.
What is a body
I don't know what a
magic?
body magic
What is-
is.
Oh, like a waist shaper?
What they-
Like a trainer? Waist
yeah, like a waist trainer
Oh,
thing.
man, come on.
It's called body
bro.
magic. Like
capping right now.
TD Jakes used to wear them shits. I wonder
Are
if
you serious?
Yeah, it's called a body mat.
I can imagine that.
Niggas be
I
shit,
can
Man, that
imagine
shit
that.
called a waist trainer, man. That's a waist
Hey,
trainer.
it's a brand.
Hey, low key though, a couple episodes ago, man, we said bodysuit when you talk about having COVID. I was gonna ask you and shit. Did it snap from the bottom and shit?
Oh,
It was in my brain.
A onesie,
Yeah, well, you know, because when I think about bodysuit, when it's like, man, the whole world, whole bodysuit, you know, because
You talking about a leotard?
nah, nigga, bodysuits. When women wear bodysuits,
They got
it's
two
like
little-
yeah, but it's two,
like
yeah,
the catwalk
yeah,
suit.
yeah.
but it's snap right here with a crotch.
Never had nothing that snapped
So
like the
niggas
crotch.
said bodysuit. I was like,
that was clever as hell.
but I choked it down. I got a lot of shit to say.
Man,
Hey, hold on.
Choking that
My
shit
nigga
down,
said
bro.
he choked it down. Come on.
Oh, pause.
Here y'all niggas go. He said he took it. I don't care. Hey, pause, nigga.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Y'all
left
crack.
that. I left that.
Speaking of fuck that, y'all niggas pissed me off yesterday, boy, when I was trying to mount my daughter's TV and shit. Y'all niggas had
Hey
our
man,
own
that
joke.
Hey, listen, bro.
Singer Mike.
That shit was almost like a photo of like.
Listen, man, listen. I ain't never mounted a TV before, man.
It's not easy, bro.
So I ain't never did it. So I thought you just screw the damn screw in there and call it a day. I know you had to drill a hole in the motherfucking wall.
Yeah, no.
I got it up and I got happy, dog.
Hey, Mike, how many holes did you drill in the wall?
Nigga, just one. It's just
Hey,
the.
my-
Oh, it's two. It was two. It was two holes.
How's you ready to say
It was two. It's
one? That's a
it's
problem.
one anchor.
Yeah.
Like, by
But
time-
it's swivel both sides.
But the biggest thing, I was like, the job was decent. You know what I'm saying?
No, it looked good.
I was worried
Yeah.
about the wires. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the wires gonna get taken care of, but I'm about to
Yeah.
start
Gonna
me a
get taken
mount
care of.
business. I'm starting me a Mike TV's mountain business. Call it a day. I'm also a plumber now too, nigga. I'll clean your pipes if you need to, ladies.
Hey.
Oh, like that, ladies.
Saved it. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
What about
Hey, Mike can clean your pipe for about $40 an hour. $40 an hour, Mike can clean your
40
pipe.
is a going rate.
Pipes.
Mike's
Mike's pipes. Clean them hoes out.
And Mike's mounting.
Mike's mounting.
Hey man,
Mike-
listen, man. I'm an enterprising ass individual.
Mounting,
man.
though. You think about mounting, you be like,
diversifying his
Your
portfolio.
pipes backed up. I got you.
Pipes back
I'm
up.
just playing. I ain't starting
Mike
no
will get you
business,
up.
man.
get you up. Pause.
I hear y'all niggas go, man.
Got a lot.
Anyway, man, let's get to the motherfucking shit.
I feel like
Shit
it's been
show
a
already.
minute
Right.
since all
Ain't
four
them
of us
hoes? Go ahead.
been kicking it, man. That's my fault. I've been a little busy. I got engaged. for
Yeah,
you
man,
guys.
niggas
Yeah,
Hey,
congratulations, bro.
And it's been a lot of work since the engagement.
Thomas was trying to give it up the whole fucking night,
Huh?
man. This nigga kept talking and shit the whole night, man. Like,
True, bro.
It is kind of like
Bro.
low-key true, though, bro.
you kept
And it was
saying
like,
little,
hey, when
little
you
subtle
gonna
shit.
pop the question, like, what's going on?
Like,
Like,
Tommy,
nigga, you don't even know how to whisper,
Bro,
nigga. Like,
chill.
shut the fuck up.
chill out, bro.
Like, you don't even know, my nigga.
Oh man.
Like, man, like, pipe down.
No, I was asking him because he wanted to know where the photographer was.
Oh yeah.
So when he was walking by, I asked. She was on the other side of the damn room.
Man, sometimes I'm gonna tell you,
Women can hear,
I'm gonna tell you though, like one nigga that don't know how to whisper is this nigga Mike
Man,
James.
what you talking
Boy,
about?
I done been out with man. He be talking about a motherfucker like 5 feet away,
Who? That him right here?
and his bro, and I be like,
Bro,
yo,
yeah.
man, like you know,
The
what
guy
I'm
with the
saying?
blue
Like,
button down.
yeah.
Like no.
He be like, you know what I'm saying? I be like, yo,
It's from
man.
a diaphragm, bro. Sometimes I,
man, you
don't
just
know,
gotta-
man.
Yeah, but that's why I
I'm
just like
working
saying,
on it, bro. I'm working on that shit.
Projecting. He's a singer.
I'm working on it.
He's used to projecting
Singing?
Singing.
Oh man.
on the mic.
Y'all niggas-
wait, yeah.
Bro, stop feeding the monster, bro. Be the main motherfucker talking about, we can't be saying that.
I didn't say it.
You, bro, you keeping
My
this shit up.
man, my man. I'm just trying to help him clarify what he's talking about.
Hey,
Need
today,
more clarity.
today is the day of Mike. It's the Mike's Mike. Mike's day. Mike's
Mike-
day.
Damn.
Mounting
Mike's
Mike
day.
pipes.
Mike's mounting.
Listen, man.
That got a nice ring to it though. Mike's
named it,
mounting.
boy.
And then you got double
Get your
M's. So like right
residuals
there,
out.
you got the oh yeah. I'm tagging that name.
For sure.
I'm tagging. It's probably somebody out here with Mike's pipes or
Mike's man.
Mike's.
All that, brother.
Damn.
Diversification.
Diversifying.
Black
the portfolio.
ownership.
Come on.
Let's get it.
All right, so our first topic is I genuinely feel like it's some bullshit. Sapiosexual. So with sapiosexual, I heard the word about a year ago, and I kept hearing it. So I looked it up one day, and I looked up on YouTube. I said, "What is a sapiosexual?" I had this video came up. This shit funny in the motherfucker. This video came up, and it was like people like acting like they're coming out as gay,
Okay.
but they wouldn't say it like, "Hey, I'm coming out to let everybody know." And then another guy would come out and be like, "Yeah, I've been this my whole life." And then another one,
it was kind of funny,
bro. That thing is hilarious, bro.
That shit.
And I couldn't, but I was like, so I didn't get any knowledge from it. Like it never said
it was a parody.
What a
You know what I'm saying? It was a
sapiosexual
parody shit. You know.
Okay.
Right, but a
But they
sapio.
basically said I'm a sapiosexual.
Oh, yeah. At the end, it was like, "Hey, I'm a sapiosexual." I was like, bro, I got nothing out of it, but it was hilarious. So I went to Google.
Thanks for sharing it to the group so we can all have context there, Jared.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I did it over a year ago.
Okay.
I didn't even know you
I thought it was
Negroes
recent.
a year ago.
Yeah,
a
I
year
thought it was
ago.
recent. I thought you were doing research.
It was about a year ago. But here's the definition of what a sapiosexual is. It's a person that is sexually attracted to highly intelligent people. Keyword, highly intelligent people. So much so that they consider it the most important trait in a partner.
Yeah.
Like, where's the fucking? Where's the problem?
Exactly.
That's about it.
But yeah,
I mean,
so,
aside
call
from
it
it being a
bullshit.
fad and it some pretentious ass shit to say or be like,
I want to understand.
Okay,
give me your perspective.
Oh,
on,
bullshit.
Like, please
It's
do.
a part of it, but you gotta pass the eye test first. Like, you can't just be intelligent in a motherfucker and be a 2. I'm sorry.
Okay.
For me. But everybody has their preference.
but that's what it is. It's a preference or
preference.
over an orientation
Come on.
that I believe is what kind of creates this stigma for the sapes. Did I say it right? The saps or sapes,
I
whatever the
never
fuck
knew
it
there
is.
was a fucking slang term for it.
Yeah, it's a word. Sapios. I don't know.
Add our
But
own flavor to
The
it.
first time I saw this shit, I like to what you were saying, I never known what it was, but I saw it on OK Cupid.
Oh.
Plenty of fish. OK Cupid. I kept seeing this word, but this was back in the day, back when when I first jumped on it. I was like, man, what the fuck is this word? Sure enough, I looked it up, and it was like, oh, they attracted sexuality or sexuality attracted intelligence. I'm like, what? How the fuck? How does that work? What does it look like? Because intelligence is different for everybody.
Right.
It's subjective to what you feel, you think intellect is, but it's so broad of a word. Depending on what your context of it is, I'm gonna look at your ass funny, and I'm gonna look at you like you toxic, because that shit is a little extra. Is you centering that shit on one thing and one thing alone, and you basically throwing everything else out. Like that shit don't make no sense.
Wait. What don't make no sense?
It don't make no sense for you to put all your eggs in one basket to say, oh, I am only attracted sexually to intellect and not be, or at least prop up or give the proper weight, hold on, to everything else when it comes to the package
I can't
of a
sexually
mate.
penetrate your brain. I'm sorry.
But
You can.
But-
I mean, my dick
but-
ain't getting hard
to how
from a brain.
knowledgeable
It's a
you
package.
are
Go
about
ahead.
Mars.
But-
Your brain, no, you dig.
Yeah.
Ah,
I see what you did there. I
but
see what you did there.
you got some men that are ass men. You got men that are leg men. You got men that are, I need a certain complexion. You got men that
Preference.
you got preferences, right?
It's
But
not an
those,
orientation.
I don't like bitches with weaves in their hair. Personally, that's a thing for me. That is a
You like
real
all
thing
natural.
for me.
You like all
I
natural.
love natural.
What if she bald headed?
I dated bald women.
Like bald. Like bald.
I seen, man. I got a fucking,
Wow.
I got a childhood. I'll send, if y'all remind me, I'll send you. I got a childhood friend. I seen her recently. I don't know that she got some kind of condition, but her shit is completely bald, and she is gorgeous.
I
She
seen
about,
a few of them. I'm like,
yeah,
damn.
she's about 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? She probably like about $180. She's a gorgeous woman. You know
Hey,
what I'm
she
saying?
low key can play cornerback. 6 foot, 180. She can.
Yeah, I don't know if she won a 3-4 or a 3-3-5.
Come back to football.
Hey, that's a solid cornerback.
way.
Hey, no, but I get it. I
But
get
yeah,
it.
she could probably play strong.
Like
If she got 4-6 speed, she could probably play strong. But I'm saying though, like, for me, I don't like airhead bitches. I don't like women that.
either.
But I'm saying though, so when we talk about sapiosexual, it is a facet. I can't deal with somebody that's a 2, but is mad intelligent. But I probably not sexual, but I'm attracted to people that I can have conversations with. It's a lot of conversations that I can't have here in Austin with a bunch of different people. Maybe Chicago, I knew a wide range. I had a nice creative and artist base.
Yeah.
But even if we never, cross that line on a sexuality, that is attractive. And there was a woman I was talking to, that wasn't what people would consider a beauty queen. I was attracted to her because we had awesome conversations. She had a gorgeous smile. She wasn't necessarily my body type, but I was just like,
She spoke to your intellect and your spirit.
Absolutely.
That's attractive.
But that's not what we're saying here. You're moving the goalpost on the definition. The definition in and of itself is I am sexually attracted to intellect.
So what it's saying is that if somebody's a 10 physically, but they are a 2 mentally, they're no longer attracted to that person because they're not stimulated. They're stimulated by conversations.
No, I get that, but that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what are you saying?
So in order to be intellectually attracted to a motherfucker, intellect can be a number of things. Because like I said, what's intellectual to me is different to intellectual to you.
The European construct.
Yeah, exactly.
European construct.
I lost this shit again.
I'll actually pull up where you left off. I think that I think that it's really important, right, to make certain that we keep the definition in context, because it does say high intellect, and because intellect is subjective, I think it's also very important to understand that, hey man, look, I'm just not finna date a bird that I just look. How's your day? Fine. Well, tell me about it.
Yeah, have
and
some
we
meat
can't
potatoes.
Can
we talk? Can we converse?
Can we converse? Can we get in depth? Can we have a subjective and objective conversation without being like, I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to be with this person any longer. Yeah. Also, furthermore, can we just vibe? Can we vibe? Enjoy the moment.
So I'm gonna tell you a story about sapiosexuals. My girl, she said she was attracted to me. Said it was cool. She actually kind of pushed up on me first.
My guy. That's always beneficial.
I'm that nigga though, you know what I mean?
I'm that nigga.
But she told me, I'm gonna tell you what she knew when she said she knew she was gonna give me a shot of pussy. We was watching Jeopardy together.
Oh, you got you got about 50% of them hoes. Right?
I like Jeopardy. I don't even know where I retain this information from. I don't. But I consume a lot of shit. I read, fucking watch documentaries. I have no clue where the fuck this shit come from. But that's what we're talking about, intellect. Am I gonna be on somebody's GQ cover? I think I'm handsome. I'm not that handsome. I'm not a picture of fitness. So where I do understand where some of my strengths lie is I am a different type nigga. So that intellect, I would attract somebody who may trend more so towards sapiosexual. I'm not a complete fucking slob. I dress well, smell good, this and that. I work, I make money. So all those factors kind of combine and come into that space. But if you talk to women that I've dated, they might say they like that. Yeah. I have a high level of intellect on that side, and that's what is attractive about me to them.
That's dope.
Yeah, but again, to me, that's a package, bro.
It is a package, but what weight is heavy in your package?
It's also weighed. Yeah, it's definitely weighed. But all I'm saying is the overweight is off. It's imbalanced to a degree, because I'm intellectual as well.
Yeah.
But I would never say, oh, no, she only talking to me because I'm intellectual. No, I would feel some kind of way if you just at me just because I'm smart. Like, I got a range. I got a range here. I got more to offer than just my intellect.
But there are women out there who date dudes just because they got money.
That too.
But that weighs more.
It's a weight. It's a weight.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
A weight.
You got people who date women just because they got a fat ass, or they got long hair,
I've done that.
Or they light skin.
I don't think that's the best of ways to date someone. That's no depth in that. Like, I'm picking one facet, one trait that you have, and I'm gonna just prop that up without balancing else.
But it's hard to look at a sapiosexual as shallow. If I like somebody because they got a fat ass and they got big titties or whatever, you can look at that as shallow because that's just very visual.
It is.
I mean, that'll get you.
It's all in the same bucket. Yeah.
Oh, no, listen. I love ass.
Ass.
I fucking love ass. I love titties. I love nice shape.
Have y'all seen the Booty Warrior video?
Old
boy, the Booty Warrior. Old boy, and I think he's in the Louisiana prison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he the booty warrior.
Talking about
that? No. I'm bringing it up. Here's why.
That's fucking terrifying, bro.
No, it is horrific.
When that motherfucker said,
but I understand.
I want you,
and I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Now I tell you what, I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
I'm gonna get you.
But I understand.
I'm trying to see how
in
you
a different context of his love for ass. I love women's ass. He loves men's ass.
Well, he said butt. But the only
How many times you watch that video, my nigga, to know?
Hey, that's funny. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was about to say I watched the Boondocks, so it was funny. But he did say but I mean, if we take it in the context of where he's at, the only option that he that's the only option he got at the time.
So that brings the question: what you're saying is, if that's the only option,
no, sir.
Could you be gay for the state?
Oh my!
You over here wildin'.
Hey, question for the group.
You over here wildin'.
If you knew,
hey man, somebody take this man's apple juice real quick, cause he wildin'. He wildin' right now.
Hey, if you yo, there are people out here that is trying to. Hold on, we gonna. So, like, nigga. $1 billion when you suck some dick for $1 billion. No, we cutting it out. We cut it out. We cut it out.
I'm gonna say something though, and we can fucking edit this shit. It's a valid question because the thing is, can you fucking live with yourself?
That is
fuck.
That $1 billion, like.
Fuck no.
Can you know? Because me and my girl was talking about
that shit. Go ahead.
was talking about Indecent Proposal, right?
Okay.
You ever seen that movie? You heard of it?
I have.
Okay. So this rich ass wealthy motherfucker tells what's the nigga name Woody Harrelson, yo, can I have sex with your wife for $1 million?
For $1 million? No.
Well, but you in dire straits. Exactly though, because now even though they got the $1 million, they got a little bread. That shit caused a fracture.
I'm looking at.
Yeah. So now once again, just so the thing is. The thing is that,
and it wasn't just sex either. Like he took her out on a date.
No,
like,
and the nigga was, he wasn't bad.
I ain't gonna lie.
It was everything he wasn't. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
To the letter.
If I pay somebody $1 million to sleep with their wife, I'm doing all kind of shit to his wife.
Because I'm trying to take her ass.
It's not that though. It's not the physical. It's not the physical thing.
The mental, right?
The mental thing, the way he got off and shit, the way he busts his nut is that I controlled them with this money. It wasn't really about him having
it's
sex.
diabolical.
It's just like, yeah, exactly.
Diabolical.
But that's how some motherfuckers get
Now
off.
I gotta kill you because now you got something over me. At this point, because now every time I see you, it's like you know how you got.
But he agreed to the shit, so he got to understand his own consequence.
You may never see this person again.
No.
But what it is that you and your wife understand that you're a transactional point, and now she's lost her faith in you as a man, and that's what it exactly. And that's the whole thing. That $1 million was nothing to old boy to do that shit.
Once that's gone with a chick, you can't never.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
Why would she bring that shit to me then? Because at that point,
no, I don't think
he was already done.
Oh yeah,
because she brought it to Woody. Dude didn't bring it to Woody. She brought it to Woody.
I thought he met him.
I never seen the movie.
I don't know. I got to rewatch this.
Yeah, we got to watch it.
Yeah.
Hey, nigga, you bring shit like that to me.
Yeah.
You know the answer.
Yeah, let's get back to the.
He'd be like, my routing number is 781.
Ain't no money in the world.
I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find him. Nah, hell, you just the thought of a woman that you love getting fucked by another nigga. I can't do it, bro.
But some motherfuckers, you kink shaming and shit. Some motherfuckers in the cuckold.
I ain't kink. I'm saying it ain't for me.
Absolutely.
In my house, we will serve the Lord.
But if your girl was like, y'all love to watch you fuck some other chick. You'd be like, say less.
No, because here's why.
I'd be like,
I'd be like, say less too.
Hey, you got to make sure it's not a trap. You got to make sure it's not a trick. For real.
For $1 million, no.
So that brings it in context.
It does.
What's the price though? That's that $1 billion.
Is it?
Looking at her like,
nah. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. See, it's double standard.
Talking about is like
different.
What is somebody's number? What is somebody? We talk about Judas and the Black Messiah. What is somebody's number?
Somebody can be bought. You can be bought.
What is somebody's number? Oh boy, one of the motherfucking, he wanted simple shit, and he brought down a whole movement because he wanted some simple shit.
That's true.
His base, he was on a base level of thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was some whole shit.
I was some super whole shit.
That was some whole shit.
I wanted to fight the nigga Lakeith and shit after that.
I'm glad he didn't win that motherfucker for that shit.
I know
it was a great character.
I
ain't like his character. Oh, hating ass, snitching ass. I hated that.
I know a few hating ass, snitching ass
nigga.
Right, because it brought you into the emotion.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, for the movie itself. But I get into the movie. I didn't like that.
Ready to throw the remote at the TV.
Oh, my nigga, I'm a movie buff. I like movies. I get into the motherfuckers, dog.
Mike, like motherfucker, I kick your motherfucking ass.
Some characters are just typecast.
Like Scar from Lion King, nigga. I wanna kill this nigga. But when I was a kid, I knew
this movie, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Remember Joffrey?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's forever type cast, bro.
Yeah, he gotta get out of it.
He can never get out of that.
Nigga Tariq, man, used to get approached on the street like niggas just want to fight Tariq.
Yeah.
Like man, he can't. Yeah,
I got another one.
They can't lose.
Michael Rappaport is another one, bro.
But he's an asshole.
Fucking Remy in real life, I will. Boy.
But I'm saying though, he's like an asshole on Twitter. He be talking a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I got a question for y'all. Have y'all watched The Walking Dead before?
Yeah,
I watched a couple episodes.
Okay. So who's worse, Tariq from Power or Carl from The Walking Dead? That's Rick's son.
I like Carl.
You like Carl?
Yeah.
So Tariq,
I slap shot Tariq right now.
Was a hand.
I ain't watch it like that.
But I understood though when you get into the movies like that, or you get in that show, you understand the psyche on what caused him to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit, a lot of factors, whatever. Yeah,
he's fucked up.
He's fucked up.
No, it's really fucked up.
Let's get back.
So my question is, because I had a debate with a homie when I first found out about this sapiosexual stuff, and he's a little bit more what we would say progressive. He's a little more progressive than I am. Yeah. So in his progressiveness, he told me that it's a sexual orientation rather than a preference. He said, "Hey, I was born this way of being sexually attracted to someone's mind." And that's really a thing. And doing the research about it, some people genuinely feel like it's a sexual orientation. I'm going to be honest, I think it's bullshit.
That's bullshit. I don't think it's a sexual orientation like, my dick won't get hard and shit unless, you motherfucking, if that's the case, then I'm a pansexual because I done fuck some dumb bitches.
Yeah, I mean,
so, but
why do you include the word sexual in it if it's
before
not?
we can meet?
Bro, if motherfuckers like writers, then they are scribosexual. You're not born like writers, bro. I know some motherfuckers who like bums. Then you a bumosexual.
Homosexual
is an actual
You're not
thing.
Born a homosexual, bro. This is a preference.
But I think you have to be either somewhat of an intellect yourself, I think, to have that, to be that in that space, or sometimes I'm trying to think like in the classroom, where somebody be like, "Oh man, I like the way she answered that question," you know what I mean, or whatever,
But
or maybe
does your dick get hard when you be like, "Hey, she answered that question perfect."
I can say it like this. So where I would believe I'm a sapiosexual is only for the debate, being able to build chemistry, but it's more of in a package itself. But I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like a verbal debate every now and again.
Somebody that's witty, right? They quick on their feet. Yeah.
Verbal jousting.
Like
verbal jousting.
That builds tension. I like to talk shit. I'm an asshole. You know what I'm saying? So if you can throw it back at me the way I'm throwing it at you, okay, cool.
You put an asshole right by his head when he said that.
But that context and that definition, I can subscribe to that piece.
But nobody.
But the other one, that's my preference or my orientation. My dick get hard just from it. Nah,
at the end of the day, I think it's about the package, bro. I think it's about the package because, like, in my personal relationship, like, my fiance, she's a beautiful woman, but where she got me was like our vibe. Mm-hmm. When we talked, it was like perfect. We haven't had many conversations where it was just off. We enjoy hanging out. Her intellect matches mine. In some areas I don't. I'm ignorant, and she'll put me up on game.
That she's supposed to. We was talking about that last time.
But that's what I'm saying. But at what point is it saying, "Oh, that's sapiosexual," or "That's just dumb for me"? Like you're dumb, and I can't really vibe with you because I'm a sapiosexual.
Nobody.
Yes, people would. Bro, I'm telling you, women are using that shit just like that, bro.
You think it's just women?
I'm been doing. I haven't had a conversation with a man.
I'm telling you,
that type of shit.
I don't like. It's something.
I don't either. Go ahead.
It's something that you have to offer me that I do not have. You have to balance me out. In a lot of situations, in most relationships, even with my first wife or my only wife at the time, she was in the master's program. PhD, in the school, was working on that. Mm-hmm. I'm attracted to that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was dope. But once again, even though I was a younger person, I found that it wasn't a whole lot of like living, like life experience. It wasn't a lot of common sense,
bro.
You got to balance everything out.
That makes a difference.
So where she grew me up in a lot of ways, and some things and some experiences that I did not have, there was some experiences that she didn't have that, I don't think that she respected that much. The thing with what I guess is also attractive about me, what I think, is that I can have a corporate conversation and I could talk to a nigga on the block,
You got range.
It's range.
Multifaceted individual.
So the range or whatever, and once again, when you're talking about, what your fiance provides for you, is that the sapiosexual is that there is a part where her intellect or what she knows that you don't know. You don't never want to have a partner that you know everything and she knows nothing.
Right.
Because that's like a child. I got to teach you everything.
That's
or
like
I
one of
gotta
the
show
mannequins you can buy for $3,000.
$7,000. You seen that? You seen that one? You seen that one? No, I saw it. The potty relationship.
Up there.
Nah, it was one.
So
Done the potty relationship with that
weird.
$7,000 dog.
That shit look
Weird
weird
as
hell,
fuck.
bro.
Yeah.
They laying down.
You talking about the white?
Yeah, you was about to try to
weird
fucking
as
say some
fuck.
dumb
No, I
shit.
said, how do you know that?
I saw it. Yeah,
How
I
you
know.
know it's 7%?
Because that's what he
How you
said.
know it's
That
7%?
nigga gears was moving.
You
and
trying to
shit.
get you one, huh?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
He couldn't
I was
wait to
finna get out.
that
Yeah.
He like, how much I got in my account? I can purchase
he
it.
was like, yeah, man, I got about 7 racks. I got some equity in my Jetta.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you saying, I'm going to keep pushing this point, man. I think sapiosexuality is okay if it's also paired with depth,
Why?
with range,
Why?
with everything else that comes along with it. So I think the word itself is a faddish type of word that doesn't necessarily need to be there, because what you really are saying is you want connectivity. You want chemistry. You want compatibility. You don't want somebody that's beneath you on this area, but you're super above her, or she's super above you on another area. It's coming together and you compliment somebody.
So you're saying an attribute almost? Then.
Yeah, it's an attribute, but I'm saying have it in equal weights, because the moment that you propping something way high, because like y'all said earlier, oh, we just fucking with this bitch because she got a fat ass. Oh, I'm fucking with her because she got money.
It
So
depends on your motives at that point.
I mean, that's a whole nother
Yeah,
conversation. But I'm saying being able to have a healthy amount of balance, because the moment you imbalance, oh, it's intellect or nothing. That shit is a little off to me. It's an imbalance.
Somebody
me.
for everybody though. Some people like
No, I get that, but
motherfuckers
that's
with pretty
not what we
feet.
talking
Or some
about
people
the
like
definition
women
here.
with motherfucking 6 fingers. Whatever you are into,
Yeah, but that's
whatever
life.
you into.
We having a conversation about a specific definition. Of course, that's just life in and of itself.
Yeah, I'll say this. Like, I agree with you as far as the attributes and structure, right? I think at the end of the day, for me personally, I'm just not going to associate it with that type of, just that overall word. Like, it's an umbrella. Like, ooh, this solves the problem for me. There's going to be different layers. Like, I'm going to need a woman that is intelligent. I'm going to need a woman that keeps herself put together. It's a package. So I just saying like, oh, sapiosexual, yeah, that's what I am. No, like, it's way deeper than that. Because what if you're intelligent but you stink? Like, you're no longer you're still attracted.
Can you be so overly attracted to somebody intellectually
That
but
it
you ain't
surpasses
physically, but you
all the other
physically you're not attracted to this person?
Exactly.
People,
Like you were saying-
people are in relationships like that right now.
And those are terrible, unhealthy relationships. If ultimately you're not attracted physically to the person that you're with, and you think intellect is going to overcompensate for that shit, something's a little off in that.
Hey, bro, when they have sex, they gotta say some intellectual shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's
Like
what
Pythagorean
sexuality. You say sexual in the definition. We're talking about sex.
You got a
Heterosexual, homosexual, asexual motherfuckers don't like having sex. These are actual.
Motherfuckers don't like having sex.
They don't have sex at all.
Hey, that's wild.
But I'm
Asexual,
saying though,
That's wild.
but that's why when we talk about sexuality, G, we gotta talk about, and this is what I'm learning in the past few years. We gotta talk about the whole spectrum of shit.
It is. We
If an
told
asexual does not like having sex, but you may like to kick it with this person, you enjoy their companionship.
No, something's wrong with that.
Hold on one second. It's not why
Fuck that.
My nigga Mike right off. No.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna judge y'all
Fucking your
niggas. Y'all
word.
judging.
I'm fucking your
A
word.
girl tell you she asexual. What the fuck you gonna do?
Hey,
Hold
first of all,
on.
I'm not that intelligent to
to
know what the fuck asexual is. What the fuck is that?
I mean, so you say you don't know what asexual is?
I just know I'm sexual. Nigga, I don't know what
Asexual mean that they don't like they're not interested in having sex.
Hey, well, guess what? Kick rocks, motherfucker.
But yeah, I get it. But once again, though, when we talk about the spectrum of it, you may love their companionship. They may show you the most amount of love. But I'm
We
saying,
can be
but
buddies.
Go ahead.
But hold tight. You can even be involved with them. I think mentally, like romantic. She may be like, "Look, I don't want to fuck you, Go find you some people that want to fuck you.
Yo, that's
that's a little wild.
It's not wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wild.
It's
subjective.
I'm gonna tell you
So I'm a little judgy.
Here's the reason why I don't think that's wild, because there is such thing called a poly, like a poly.
Absolutely, it's a polyamorous relationship. Maybe it's some things
but
you
they
can't do
all
for
are
me.
having sex though, or at
No,
least
not
the person that you're
not
poly
necessarily.
with.
Not necessarily.
There's so
bro.
many ranges
The whole
on it.
the whole concept of a poly relationship is to have multiple partners. Now, it's not desired or required to have that, but the whole concept is that you basically individuals fulfill your needs.
I'm saying the primary relationship in a poly relationship, y'all are having sex together. Yes.
Primary, I would argue.
I would assume you're having sex, but at that point we're making assumptions because again, there is a spectrum. I'm making an assumption.
So I've had a poly relationship.
Y'all not just sitting there not fucking.
I was going to say, so I've had a poly relationship. In the primary, yes, we were having sex. In the primary, we were having sex. But is it possible to have a poly relationship and you don't? And you're looking and the other individuals are, hey, this is
That's
the young lady.
That's sexuality though.
That is though. It's a portion of it.
Yo,
you can still be in a poly relationship and someone be asexual.
Yo, I feel like
possible,
niggas is too smart, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like life is simple. Like, look, we fucking or not.
Are you asexual because you ain't had sex, or now
some people are just like
you're abstinent and celibate?
They just not interested.
No, I'm just
like,
I'm trying to
That's weird, bro.
But you have the other side of the spectrum, though. But you have the other side of the spectrum where people are addicted to sex.
Yo,
they're addicted to getting off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, you always have to think about a spectrum where there's an absolute, there's a negative on this side.
I just say, so if we talking about asexuality, if you are going against your body's function and makeup,
because you gonna bust even if you don't. Like,
you are going that's just a part of fucking life. Like that point where you just cutting that shit off.
It could be a myriad of reasons why.
It could be. Even still. Now, granted, if you don't want to have sex and you done got raped, okay, I get that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
That is about it.
Yeah.
That's a deep
Hey, bro, I seen a wild YouTube
about
video about maybe 6-7 years ago.
Now you're policing women's bodies, sir.
You know, and I'm not trying to force anybody.
Nobody in here want to be the police.
I'm just saying it's a little weird to cut your body off. It's no different than celibacy. Now, or even abstinence. Now, okay, put your shit on ice a little bit because you've been.
I understand abstinence because, bro, it was one point in my life where I didn't have sex for like a year. And like, and so what happened was this: I had creativity wise, I was the most creative at that time.
You still beating your meat though?
No, I had to stop. But like once a month, cause like one time, I'm gonna tell you about this shit. One time,
this is where we going,
fam. This is for the Patreon, niggas. This is for the Patreon. No. One time,
literally.
I'm
right. No pun intended.
That was great. That was
the man has great timing, man.
Bro. So one time I'm in the field. It's like 2 a.m. So we all in our cots chilling, and I'm like, yo, I'm in the military. I'm in the army at this time. So I'm in the field, and like I'm like, fuck, like it's so hard, bro. Like my dick is hard. It's so like, but I ain't bust nothing in like 2 months, G. I ain't bust nothing. I ain't jack off nothing. So I go to the porta potty. I'm like, no, I got to stick to my guns. But I was like, I got to get this out, fam. No lie, I came in about 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, because it was like right there. It was like ready to go. Somebody was like, and you're off, and it was like ready to go, bro. Jeez. But like that energy, bro, I was the strongest I've ever been. I was more focused and everything. My mind was clear, but man,
But that's why in boxing too, they say like, you know, when you training for a fight,
you're
supposed to maintain your shit.
Not only that, I know before my football games, the night before, I couldn't mess with no woman.
Oh yeah, no.
Like really 2 days before football games, I'd be so drained, bro. Like, what the hell is wrong with me? I'm playing real trash right now, boy. What's happening? Boy, you keep fucking with them womans, dog.
Yeah, man, I was a little
them womans.
Fuck with them womans.
Them womans.
Leave them womans alone. So I also want to say this. Even though I have my feelings about sapiosexuals. Did I say it right? Am I saying it right?
I think how you say it, man. You from the Midwest, so
I don't want to be considered dumb because I said it the wrong way.
They judging you.
My bad. They judging.
Womans, though.
So I researched it too. I think I'm a demisexual.
Man, this nigga too smart.
Oh, word. What demisexual is somebody who you have to have an emotional connection with.
Oh, yeah.
Before you can have sex with them.
Boy. Sure.
Yeah. Now this is the new me.
I got
the
you.
young old little kid me. I was wilding.
Nigga busting anything.
But now I need a little extra, man.
Yeah.
You gotta have the intellect. You gotta have humor. You gotta be physically attractive. You gotta have all the shit. You gotta have your non-negotiables.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm a Nikki sexual. I can only fuck Nikki.
Oh.
Hey, man, let's cut this podcast.
I like that shit, man.
Hey, we just got engaged. Man. Come on.
Love. So many things.
Trying to be the example.
I was about to sing for you, boy. He didn't let me sing at the engagement.
No, I asked Mike, was like, I don't know, man.
What you mean?
I was tight, though. He was tight.
He was gotta,
Listen, man, he was. Look, I was gonna fit you if he was ready.
At the wedding, you got us, bro.
Man, look, bro, whatever you need.
Hey, our wedding gonna be a little expensive. So why are we talking about it? We having a Nigerian wedding, so y'all niggas bring your money. I will provide the money guns. And y'all just bring the bread.
Yeah.
I better not see nobody pick up $1.
African garb in this mug too.
We bring a trash bags to pick up all the money that's gonna be there. But hey,
but there's some thick Africans gonna be there though.
Hey, I'm gonna purchase some Africans and make sure. I'm gonna employ them.
Whoa, white supremacy in this fight.
Hey, I got 10% white in me, my guy. I'm 90% African.
Oh, geez,
90%. No. Hey, but this is how. So I wrote some stuff down, right? Mm-hmm. So I thought about the sapiosexual shit, and y'all know I'm about to get real ignorant.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see shit.
You know what? I'm starting to believe the 30. From that, I believe
30 on the fight.
Yeah, I believe that.
Fight?
What happened?
He opened a bottle with his
Man, let me tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
I'm starting to believe the 30, bro.
I'm a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to understand that.
Realness.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey,
man.
We're cutting everything out, but I am keeping that.
Don't cut
man.
that shit.
Realness.
That nigga,
He did it on camera.
yeah, he did.
I wasn't trying.
That nigga looked dead in the
I
middle.
just wanted to open my motherfucking bed.
That nigga said,
I've been doing that shit for
That
years,
brother's
man.
smart and he got a strong jaw. Nigga.
Pause.
Yo, and what are you doing over here?
Right.
What is this nigga doing over here, y'all?
I'm a real nigga.
All right, and
goddamn it.
we are back.
This thing want to keep every motherfucking
Every
thing.
goddamn thing.
1. So how do you spot a sapiosexual? Like lions when they're in the jungle. I ain't no lion in no damn jungle. I don't know why they say the king of the jungle. Lions be in a safari, Brian. Tigers are in the jungle, and
This facts.
And just so we know, tigers will whoop a lion ass. So I don't understand what,
A tiger will whoop a lion?
bro.
Lions don't even fight nobody but each other.
Bro.
Anyway.
Bro, let me tell you something. Tigers will
Don't get this nigga started on animals.
Yeah, he love animals.
quickly.
What's Jack Hanna over here? and
Yeah,
shit?
exactly.
Right.
Hey, shout out to what's the Australian dude name?
Jack Hanna.
No,
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin, man. Shout out to Steve Irwin. The croc. Who the fuck is
Jack Hanna?
Jack Hanna probably still alive and kicking.
Crocodile.
That nigga at IKEA last week and shit.
I still can't believe this
I
nigga
ain't
got
keeping up
killed
with my
by a
animal
stingray.
motherfucker.
I was like,
Out of all the things.
the irony. I thought a crocodile was gonna kill him. To be honest, I was like, one day they're gonna get him. But how to spot a sapiosexual? If she listens and quotes Janae Aiko, she's more than likely a sapiosexual.
No, sir.
No.
She's more than likely.
Janae Aiko is a basic.
You disagree? No, low level. But here's
Now, you might have a pseudo sapiosexual.
come on. See now you niggas a little too smart for me. You know when you start.
You might have a pseudo sapiosexual bitches that think they smart and they may like.
Ooh,
It's not say bitches.
Ooh, come on.
Women or people.
Oh, she's synthetic.
Because you do have pseudo, just like you got hoteps who like not really about that life, but they want that
Called virtue sickness. That's
what it was called?
Virtue sickness.
See the edge of hey, y'all boys is
but
educated.
you have
Motherfucker.
once again though, you have pseudo who they want to either be perceived as and will kind of
now we getting somewhere. We
now we kind of like on a Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah.
Which by the way, on the Rachel Dolezal, I'm gonna give one quick
Hey, he about to cape for her right here. I feel it.
I fucking love
with her though.
I fuck
She
with
did
Rachel
a lot
Dolezal.
for what she was fucking doing, even though she was virtue signaling and she
they
wasn't
gonna
who
kill
she
y'all
was.
comments.
Oh yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. I'll debate. I'll debate with anybody.
I like it. I like it.
But my whole thing is this. Let me tell you my position on it. If you can have a conversation about everybody being accepted about what they identify with on a bi, queer, trans, and we have to respect that. If she identifies with that,
transracial,
and I'm very, very pro-black, which is not anti anything.
He's disturbed by
what I'm saying is that, and then you doing shit for the culture, and not, you know, and I respect that to a degree.
Is she
it wasn't on a surface level.
She helped.
She was deep.
Yeah, if she was going to do it,
she was creating opportunities.
It wasn't just surface. It wasn't just social media activism.
So once again, if you can identify as whatever it is, and then go further and do shit,
and actually be
go ahead.
Actually bring value.
value.
But I get why the shit wasn't accepted. You just can't step your ass into our fucking plight and think that you can just be on the front line. But I also get the other side of it as well.
But that's what women say about women or men that transition to women, and that's what men say about women that transition to men. You've never been a man. You've never been a woman. How would you know?
I think it's unfair that when you transition to be a man, you get to pick your dick size. I think it's. I think it's unfair to the motherfucker because the little dick niggas out here is like, what about us?
Wait a minute. Wait, you pick your dick size?
Yeah, I talked to a trans guy before, and he told me he got to pick the size of his dick.
How big did he go? How big did he go?
Listen.
Did you ask him?
I didn't.
Well, shit, if you gonna have this conversation.
Was the nigga that was in the locker room with you that football team?
Y'all want me to tell that story? I can tell that story.
No, God, please, no!
I know a nigga with...
No, we're on... I
no, that's a good story for the pod. I'm just saying that, I don't know if it's...
Hey, one day I'm going to tell that story, though. I think... No, I never told that story.
But...
No, you haven't. No, please don't.
Yo, that story's funny. That nigga got an anaconda.
All right. Look, we got to
you done already said it now.
Fuck it. Okay, so I'll tell the story, and then we'll get back.
Cliff notes version.
It's a woman that transitioned to a man.
A woman transitioned to a man.
So she was hooping? Or he was hooping?
No. Here's what happened.
Okay.
This will sound crazy. Paul, I want to pause before we even go there.
Nah, man, fuck that, bro.
So I'm at a bar, right? I'm talking to this chick. We feeling each other.
What kind of bar are you at?
Oh, I'm at a regular bar. I'm at a regular
I'm just curious. I just want to know.
The bar wasn't progressive at all.
Okay.
If you get where I'm going.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Just time out. Progressive. You using that word like, you know what I'm saying, like as a slur.
I'm not using it as a slur, bro.
I'm not really feeling that. I'm not comfortable with that.
Using it as a slur.
Because he's like real progressive.
Hey,
and he's like this. It's the inflection.
If I offended anybody out there, my bad. All right. Whatever. So
boy, I got some shit to say. Go ahead.
So I'm sitting there talking to this young lady. Her homie comes up. So he's like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. And then she's like, oh, he's trans. I'm like, oh, really? And he was like, yeah. You got any questions? I'm like, all right, whatever. Hey, I think everybody want to know.
Wait. Stop for a second.
That's where
Cliff
his mind went to. That's the first question his mind went to.
I'm cutting off 20 minutes of
okay.
What about your dick?
Yeah.
Hey, nigga. I'm trying to figure out, like,
did you get the picture?
Hey, man, I got questions.
No, because I kept asking
one question, sir.
No, because I kept asking him questions, and he knew where I was headed. It's like, hey, so he's like, hey, you want to know if I got a chance, if I got to choose the size of my dick? So I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I picked the size of my dick. That was the end of that dick discussion.
Would he go? Would he go with a mid, or you want to go?
I don't know.
He can't feel that motherfucker either way.
Hey, I wanted to ask, like, but it's weird that I'm sitting here with this chick and I'm like asking, basically, hey, how big is your dick? Do you feel your dick when you
feel that shit?
Bro, how you know?
Technology, man, and
bro, you don't
science
know
today, man. You never know what they can do with nerves.
All of that, bro.
And I guess that's on us to do some research.
Listen,
you're right. I guess you.
I don't want to pass away and niggas look up my search and be like, trans dick. Like,
hey man, it's a buzz topic, man. This shit gonna be
Jace do trans dick.
You said it, nigga.
It be in my obituary.
Everything's proprietary now.
The last thing we saw on this phone.
Yeah.
How can you pick your dick size? Like, no, I'm.
Man, it's no different
Now
than
let's
how
circle
these
back to the
chicks,
sapiosexual conversation.
how these chicks be sucking on these dildos and shit, man. That shit make no sense. You can't feel that shit.
Maybe they just like giving head though.
Bro, I know it gotta hurt your ears like a little bit, cause like it's silicone, right? Like your teeth, your mouth is grinding up against silicone. It's not a real dick. So the noise of the silicone going back and forth in your mouth, it has to hurt your ears.
Now you talk about somebody.
I ain't never known.
Bro, I think I ain't the
silicone
most educated
made
nigga in the room,
shit like
but bro, if you put silicone in your mouth,
how you know that?
bro, let me tell you something. Okay, so for instance.
Hey, yo, hey.
Man,
It's my camera right here.
We are cutting this shit. Cause they trying to make me out to be so. Now y'all gonna give me saying
like,
some
well,
shit.
that's how
And I
you
probably
said
gonna
it.
say- and I probably gonna say, and y'all gonna
Ain't
give me
nobody
some shit.
ventriloquist your ass. You say it on your own.
No, but think about it. Think about if you put a balloon in your mouth. Just think about it. Like
Okay.
That's not silicone though.
But it's very similar. Latex is very similar. It has to hurt your ears.
Listen, man, I don't know. This is what I don't want to do. I don't want to talk about some shit that we don't have a subject matter expert that truly know.
All right, we got to invite one.
Because what we're doing is a lot of speculation, and that made me feel like I'm mad ignorant. Because I am ignorant about it, but it's not. I don't really give a fuck to know about it.
The people love conversations like this.
He knows nothing at
Exactly.
all, bro.
I don't know.
I live my life by that intellect, bro.
But it's an interesting conversation. I like to know because we're just having this conversation right now. Yeah. I'm not super curious about I need to go research somebody so we have them on the show. Okay. But
that's how you know the answers on Jeopardy though. You research random shit and then you find out.
But is that intellect though? I mean, just knowing a whole bunch of shit.
No,
is that just
like
random information? No. Like, what are you doing with it? How are you applying it? What are you using?
It's a curiosity for information.
How are you disseminating this?
It's a curiosity for information.
Just being curious is one thing.
People. I'm gonna tell you something. What I found out about people. People don't want to know shit with the shit that they know.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I like
for the most part.
I like that.
I like
that.
Hey, my nigga said that in the mirror last night.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Let's most people, even if you have you guys seen Them?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't watch that shit.
Why not?
I'm not watching that shit.
Why not?
I heard that shit was fucking.
You heard
trauma porn.
You heard.
I seen enough myself. I don't know why.
You heard.
It's not, bro.
It's not.
It's a very, very, very powerful.
Oh my
story.
God, it's so powerful.
Like the whole context of the story, extremely powerful.
So where all the trauma come in at?
I don't want to. I don't want to be a spoiler
for you.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it.
I ain't watching that shit.
Fuck
it, I'm gonna watch it then. No.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, Mike, a real nigga. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't give a fuck.
I ain't watching that shit.
But our listeners may not. Exactly.
No, I'm gonna take y'all motherfucking guidance if y'all think
but no cap. Our listeners may have not seen it before. So if you haven't, make sure you go check it out.
Yeah,
but,
I don't want to put any spoilers out there.
Exactly. But what I will say is the overall storyline, the context of it, the meaning behind it, and just the. I mean, damn near almost Reverend was Jordan Peele's kind of reverent context when he's talking about Get Out. And just the underlying meanings behind the movie.
But it's so much deeper than that.
So much deeper too.
It crosses the line of systematic racism.
Very true.
Institutional racism.
Very true.
Racism within religion.
Absolutely.
How does that tie to what we was just talking about though?
I forgot because
he was trying to bring up a point.
I fucking lost. I had a brain fart like you normally do.
I remember
fucking episode.
Your brain be going too fast, but I'm a sapiosexual.
My intellectual database.
Anyway, I forgot what I was saying about Them.
All right, hey, we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Next topic, man. We'll come back to that shit.
Come on to the next topic. Okay, so on average,
this apple juice is crazy.
It says the average American
Martinelli's
does not read.
The average what?
The average American has not read a book.
Oh, that's
do not read
facts.
The average American has not read a book in 2.5 years.
That's facts.
That's crazy to me.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read was, so I'm going to be honest, outside of the Bible, I do audiobooks. I don't necessarily read them. I listen to them because I get the picture. I like to visualize what I'm doing. So let me pull it up right now. So the last book I read was four something.
Agreements?
4 Agreements. Bro,
we got that
book
at the house too.
Changed.
I'm gonna tell you about the 4 Agreements. It's a mind fuck.
It's a mind fuck, bro.
The reason why it's a mind
You
fuck.
reading that shit right now?
I read that about maybe 12 years ago. But the reason why it's mine, I own it right now. The reason why it's a mind fuck is they're very simple agreements.
Very, very.
Very simple agreements. One is like, do you have the agreements?
Fuck.
One is like being honest with your word.
Yeah.
But society and the construct of that, we can't, if I can't just tell you like, yo, my nigga, that was some dumb shit you just said right now.
Right.
Because they looking at me like, oh, this nigga Jahari's rude. Even though
I'm right.
Right. But my whole thing is that the reason why I'm labeled as an asshole is because I try to keep it honest.
I told you the truth.
And tell you the truth and keep it to the point as much as I can without and trying to figure out the best way to tell you without injuring your feelings, but being honest about how I feel about it.
Okay.
There are 4 agreements. They're super simple. It's a small book. Right. It's maybe like about 60 pages.
Yeah.
Oh, not that bad.
It might be an hour and a half listen.
Yeah, but those agreements are fucking, if you were to live by those agreements, you're a fucking saint on 2 feet.
Bro, but the thing is, life is simple. We complicate it. Life
societal norms complicate
construct. The European construct.
The European construct.
No, the 4 Agreements is an awesome book.
What about you? What's the last book you've read? Or maybe Audible?
I can't listen to books. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of informative stuff, but I can't listen to books. Which are kind of like
books.
They're kind of sort of. There's a lot of information coming in them.
Which leads us to our plug. Make sure you check us out at the WAYA Podcast.
WAYA Podcast.
WhoAreYouAgain.com.
There you go. So, the last book that I read, it's just a book. I'm always reading a book.
Char's a real nigga.
I read
red. Like red is different than red. It's like it is. Like I really put my foot in this one.
The last book I think I read is Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
I like that guy.
A guy is super dope. Have you read his book?
I have.
He's super dope. Guy. The last book I read that was like fiction was this book called Brief History of 7 Killings by a black writer. I forget his name, it escapes you right now. I'll make sure I plug it when we get back into it. But I'm reading this book on how to build rapport. I don't know the title. How to Build Rapport with People. It's written by this former CIA agent. And just I'm always looking for an edge for everything that I do. So I just consume. I consume. And then so I think too to kind of rally back to sapiosexual, sometimes you want to have a common thread with people.
Right.
It's like it's like fitness motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna date somebody that's super fat because I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucking chicken breast and shit. And somebody talking about this motherfucking chicken thigh.
You'll be surprised.
Compatibility, right?
A lot of guys in the gym, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not even going. Sorry. Y'all know where I was headed. I don't want to dictate.
But so I don't like, for me, man, reading is always like I used to read when I was younger, but the more I started getting out and doing shit, like I said, I was born and raised in a super strict household. I just started experiencing people and just doing shit. So like my biggest thing was like I read people good. Like I'm a people person. So if you reading a book, and if you have you did your homework, okay, let's talk about the book. You know what I'm saying? Let's have an intellectual conversation. Cause my intellect is far and wide. It's a mile wide and a foot deep. Only because I feel like I can navigate different conversations and articulate with things I don't know, and it still be palatable to myself, and we having a good, lively conversation. Right. But reading, it's just always been hard. So the last book that I actually read, well, it was an Audible book. Only reason why I actually listened to it, I was driving home. It was Michelle Obama's book.
That's a really good book.
You read the book?
No, I listened.
Did y'all read the book? Did y'all read the book?
I did the Audible. I did a portion, half of the
What you think of? So,
no,
if you read the book, I
like
thought
halfway.
The majority of the book, Michelle Obama was crying and bellyaching the whole fucking book because she was ran over by Obama's star, bro. Like she knew he had greatness on her,
but she didn't expect for that to happen.
Oh no! How she expected something to happen,
but not
great.
Whether it was that or whatever it was, it kind of swallowed her own ambition because
she was a bad bitch.
But she had to.
You know what I'm
she
saying?
didn't
Like,
want to set herself aside. But I mean, that goes back to relationship.
The heart is a real
it's somebody. It's somebody for everybody. Because if I know I got a path that I'm on and I'm on it, and you gonna get on or you gonna get off. Don't be trying to pull me away from this shit because your light isn't shining the way mine is shining.
But what if her light is shining?
I would have to either make the decision. Do I want to support her or do I want to back the fuck up?
But I'm saying though, so when we talk about ego, if you've been a bad bitch your whole life, right? I can imagine.
He called one of our most prestigious queens a bad bitch. I love it.
She might say.
I love it.
She might say she a bad bitch.
That context, I get that.
She might say like, she might look in the mirror, especially.
She look good to be at that age.
Glutes.
She look good.
She might look in the mirror and be like, I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like Barack, nigga.
Hey, but notice she got fly as fuck as soon as she left the White House. And now, granted, she had to have a posture. You had to be the first.
She was bad in the White House.
She was bad in the White House.
But I'm saying she got a little bit more.
President's wife, first lady.
She had to dim her shit as being the first lady a little bit.
She had to dim. She had to dim. But all I'm saying is how you dimmed how she was presenting that shit. It just rubbed.
Bro, she's a
wrong.
class act though.
Nah, that plum joint. I think she had a plum outfit at Biden's inauguration. That shit was fire.
Yeah. She fly.
Hey, she holding it down for all black women.
But I'm just saying though, I mean, just like on some real shit though, and then we're gonna get back into the conversation.
Yeah.
You look at her as far as what she did, her diplomacy as a first lady, compared to all the first ladies.
Come on.
You know what I mean? That's hands down. She walked it. And if she wanted to run for president, like right after that,
she don't want.
Oh yeah, she would.
Not Hillary Clinton.
She would have beat.
She would have got that.
She didn't even want Barack to do that shit.
Yeah. Because she understands the scrutiny that comes with that,
and she understands the daily ins and outs. Like she lived it. She saw it. Her vantage point is an interesting vantage point.
Bro, it got so bad where I was listening. Maybe it was just how I interpreted it, but me and Kiki was saying the same thing. Like, damn, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
This is how she was acting. Like I felt bad for Barack.
Yeah.
Because they had to go to counseling and therapy and all kind of shit.
Bro.
All relationships are relationships.
Bro,
all relationships.
Like, get that, but for what y'all going to therapy for? Like, whoa.
Bro.
If you're an alpha female.
Come on.
Yeah.
She could have been the president.
But I'm just saying though, too, you might have been dating a CEO, a Fortune 500 CEO, whatever, or been one yourself.
She would have been one herself.
Yeah, exactly.
Easy.
If you're alpha female, and now you're dealing with this man who you think, I think Barack got some alpha qualities.
Bro, Barack is a real one.
I mean,
bro.
he's not finna come slap nobody in the fucking face.
He might
get you murked out. He might, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, man, get this motherfucker over
here. Take him now.
But
take him now.
He said murked out. This nigga slang is hilarious.
I want you to euthanize. Okay.
That's exactly how he say. Too.
Hey, that nigga's a sapiosexual. He say euthanize.
Hey, bro, I ain't the most like
the good word.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not the most like studied guy, but I'm very intelligent. I think a lot of people they overplay a college education, bro. I think they put too much value in people that got doctor's degree. I know some of the most influential people I know, the most intelligent people I know, didn't go through middle school. Like a lot of the older people that I know, I was talking to an older lady.
Do you disdain a college degree?
No, I don't. No, not at all. Because it shows you can complete something. It shows that you can be committed to something and do it. Yep. I will never down people who have a college degree or even further.
So this is my situation with that. I look at having and this is coming from having a post, you know what I'm saying, having a graduate degree. I look at people that are able to actually have a degree and being or a trade and being able to be, proficient in their trade over having an actual degree.
1,000%. Can I add something to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like someone who goes and just gets their bachelor's degree, right? And they go into their field and let's say they work for a corporation and they hit a ceiling where they're not a director, they're just a worker. I don't respect that over someone who's a master plumber.
Oh, not at all.
You did not go to college, but you are a master in your trade.
Because school from past kindergarten up until 12th grade in school teaches you how to be an employee. School, organized school right now teaches you how to be an employee, and we'll get back to the books. This is what this is the amalgamation. I'm gonna tell you, before I went to college, this is when I was selling weed, when I was motherfucking or allegedly selling CBD nuggets. When I was 16, 17,
Allegedly.
I had a mentor, and my mentor was a unofficial mentor. His name was Brother Ivan. Brother Ivan was from the Nation of Islam.
As soon as you said brother, I was like, this nigga.
Brother Ivan was from the Nation of Islam. I used to go fuck with his brother Jamal. You know what I'm saying? That was my partner. I used to go over there and smoke weed. Yeah. Ivan knew I was a reader, though. So he'd be like, basis, man.
They love brothers like that, too.
He knew I was a reader. He'd be like, man, I need you to read this. Come back to me. So I could devour the book in like a day or two. And I come back and come fuck with his brother. I give him a download. So the first book that he gave me was this book called From Niggas to Gods.
Bro, great book.
Great book.
Great book.
Phenomenal book.
Great book, bro. It changed my life. At the time I read it, it changed my life.
Absolutely. The next book he gave me was Message to the Black Man.
That's another one.
Another phenomenal book.
Changed my life when I read the book.
The next book he gave me was How to Eat to Live.
Bro, he's feeding you a lot of good stuff.
And I used to be on good bullshit with his little brother, but he knew his little brother was his intellect and his desire to even read any of that shit was low. He saw something in me, so he piqued my knowledge. He piqued my interest. Where whatever I did, every 2 weeks I would go to the bookstore, that's black bookstore, and I would buy 2 books. So at the age of 16, 17, I knew about the Bill of the Birds, the Trilateral Commission, all these other different things, just about a bunch of different stuff because I was just curious. Right. So we talk about books. I've always had a love for books. So yeah, it's a real thing because on top of that, just spending time with myself, not doing a goddamn thing.
No, I think reading is fundamental in and of itself, right? And also I think that thirst for knowledge should continue throughout more and more throughout the duration.
Never stops.
It never stops, right? Yeah. So the last book I read, like put my hands on, was Pimp by Iceberg Slim.
Phenomenal book.
Speaking of women.
Did you watch the documentary?
Yes.
I watched the documentary.
Yeah.
I ain't read it.
Oh no, bro. You gotta read it.
You gotta read it.
You gotta read the whole series.
You gotta read the whole.
You gotta read the whole.
Yeah.
But on some real shit though, getting knowledge about some shit you don't know about, you'll never be able to live.
Exactly. But here's the crazy part. So I had a pimp when I was in high school, and he used to hang out around the block, and he was like, "Yo,
hey, clear that up just a little bit."
Right, you had a pimp. He used to pimp you.
What was he pimping, my nigga?
Okay. All right. What? Wait a minute. What
What the fuck?
Was he pimping?
I knew a pimp in high school.
He said I had a pimp.
I was gonna let it fly, but I brought it up.
Yeah,
I
right.
let that one go.
Hey.
I was gonna have some questions after the show.
I thought it was Mike's day. Why is it back on me?
No, fuck that.
Who needs enemies, guys? Who needs enemies?
Nigga said I had a pimp. Like,
and he did correct himself, so I guess he was really saying that shit.
Right,
go ahead, bro.
Back in the game.
So I knew a pimp back in high school who actually referred the book to me, which was mad ironic, right? The irony of it all.
I saw the potential in you pimping.
Maybe. I don't know.
Show you how.
Maybe.
He was like, hey man, I need.
I need. Yeah, might try to put me up on game.
Say, nigga, you got that Cherokee hair, man.
Hey, you might be able to win,
bro.
Might be able to win. I wonder what my pimp.
I'm gonna stop cracking jokes. My fault, man.
Yeah, I know, man. This nigga's trying to have a moment with me.
I really am. Like this.
Hey, I feel like this when I'm talking about my mom and shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, fuck you, man, and your motherfucking education, nigga. All right, back in the game.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, bro.
Mad emotional. Anyway, so yeah, man, this nigga just fucked up the whole moment for me.
Nah,
you had a
I'm reminiscing how that feels.
Yeah, I bet. Anyway, so I read the book, and just even from the aspect of him starting off as just a regular old kid going through the streets, living his whole entire experience with his bottom, and then bottom bitch in the context of the book.
That's
because
what
I know
the book says.
That's what the book says. And then even the ending of the book overall, to keep her going.
Wow. That was wild.
Shit was nuts.
That was wild.
The other book,
Psychological manipulation. Some real deep shit.
which is nasty, but we'll talk about that later. The other book that I did, the Audible, is The Way of the Superior Man.
Come on, that's another good.
Oh yeah.
That's another good.
So that book, I really feel like if a dude isn't conscious of his own self and being, it's probably a difficult read for you. But if you are and just feel like you, for the growth and understanding and knowledge of the masculine and feminine energies, the sexual polarities, and just your overall equilibrium, definitely check that book out.
He said polarities and equilibrium in one sentence. I'm impressed.
Jared over here taking notes.
Yeah,
boy. What you saying here?
Well, you know, but
Write
what's,
that
you
down.
know, this is great. This is great too for
Nah, fuck
listeners.
this nigga, man. Look, like I was saying, no.
Man, I'm some street shit, nigga. Nah, go ahead. Hey, this is a great book.
That nigga mad, man, because I said that whole bottom
Hey
shit.
man, I hope y'all got that shit out though, goddamn it.
Hey, what? Proliferation?
Polarity and equilibrium. You sound like Stephen A in this bitch.
I'm not making the words though. I'm not making
I like it though, bro. I like your
Stephen A be making up shit.
Whoa.
Hey,
Oh,
relax.
hey,
I had to stop. I didn't mean it like I didn't. You knew what I was trying to
Hey yo.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hey, don't look
It
at me
did
like
come
that.
out.
Don't ever look
Yo,
at me like
it's a
that.
sapiosexual
While we in this
come
small
out.
room, don't ever look at me like that ever again.
I don't like you like that, bro.
I think I'm gonna take a small poll
Love
online
women.
for
That's not what I was trying to.
being a strictly a sapiosexual. Does it cross gender lines? Do motherfuckers care what gender you are if you're a sapiosexual?
I mean, I like to be around like-minded people, so
Yeah.
I would expect the guys that I really fuck with to be intelligent.
Don't make you aroused.
No, I'm not
That
around.
Yeah,
by
that makes
shit
you
at all.
like.
I think the overall core of attraction is the genesis of it all, right?
Facts.
And then after that, it's those. I really feel like it's an attribute. I
My
don't feel
nigga
like
said
it's
the genesis of it all. I am.
Well, he in his
got an
bag.
NBA, man.
Bro,
This nigga been
I
schooling
am
his
impressed,
boy.
Stand up,
bro.
niggas. You
I am
Hey, you got an
impressed.
NBA? You got an NBA? I got an NBA.
Nigga, I got NBA 2K.
Amen.
NBA
Amen.
2K.
Amen.
Hey,
Hey, yo,
this
that
is
shit
strong,
live.
bro.
That shit live. Create your own player.
Masters of Arts. Okay, that's what's up, bro.
I got it.
But I'm saying though, like what I learned in school, my bachelor's, it was a lot of practicality, like but what I learned in school is the fucking scratch the surface. What I learned.
Oh
on
my
own.
god.
But this is why we talk about too when we talking about books, right?
man.
Right.
Learning is in the household. If you expect the school to teach your child
It's not gonna happen.
about what the fuck they need to know to arm them, and you're not bolstering that education that they're receiving, you're not telling your children, hey man, Christopher Columbus didn't do that shit. Let me tell you really what Christopher Columbus. Now, if it's on a test, you regurgitate the information they want you to know.
You put what they want you to put.
But but a lot of parents, they just want their children to do what the fuck they gotta do, shut the fuck up, and let me go about my business.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you how much of a nigga I was. When it was stuff like that, I'll put the right answer, the answer that you taught me.
For sure.
But I would also, like, on the side of that, write a whole paragraph
rapist, you know
on
what I'm
how
saying?
fucked
Maniac
up,
ass nigga.
on some bullshit.
Yeah,
and every time, bro, I couldn't help it. But my fault, Mike. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, man, like book smarts is a good thing. You know, I got a lot of the street smarts, so I got the package good. I balance well, but I got my economics degree 15 years ago.
Come on, Mike.
But a lot of the shit that I'm doing now, I learned 15 years ago. So the body, Kiki always say this, your cells always remember every fucking thing, whether you are.
It's muscle memory.
It's muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? So it's so wild that a lot of the shit I learned 15 years ago when I didn't even think I was learning it, for a whole economics degree, I'm dealing with monetary policy and dealing with the Fed chair. The Fed chair today had a motherfucking speech. And I'm thinking like, damn, boy, I was doing this, my monetary policy class back 15 years ago that I got a damn C+ in, and I'm like,
I'm killing it now.
now I'm like, oh, damn.
Oh,
now,
I got an A+ now.
Yeah, bitch. I'm making money now, ho.
But once again, what you were learning was an applicable science. It's an application for it, especially if you go in that field.
Yeah.
But now, if you're learning about 17th century English, like that's very subjective. Like, how far does that go?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you learn something that's going to come full circle, especially if you decide to deal with economics.
So something that everybody in here y'all have killed it academically, and I want to make sure I let you guys know how much I respect that. But there is a group of people that will identify with not having as many degrees.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So I'll speak to that. When I was in college, I went in, played ball, great football player. Got too many concussions, couldn't focus in class anymore. Now I can't retain all the shit that I'm learning in school because I'm forgetting shit. So I keep going to class and I'm realizing like I'm not remembering. Like I'm taking the test, I'm like, fuck, I don't remember what's happening. So what I had to do was transfer, say, what's my next best asset? My hands.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
My hands.
Use them, bro.
And what's my best at my hands and my work ethic. Mm-hmm. So there are people out here that, college is not for you. But if it is for you, do that. Go as far as you fucking can. Yeah. But there are people who, hey, if your hands is your best asset, if your hard work is your best asset, go to a trade school. Mm-hmm. Plumbing, be an electrician, do something with your construction, something with your hands to where you can make money. Because being a master plumber, you make 120, at least 120.
But can I say something though? Doing what you're doing, it's a lot of people can't do that. They can't retain that information. So I don't think it has so much to do with your concussions per se, because in order to be a master plumber or to be a plumber at all,
you have to be able to retain
there's some information you have to fucking retain.
Right.
It's just what your natural inclination to do. I've never once, any of your jobs that made me some real money, I've never once had anything to do with my fucking degree.
Right.
That's a person that come out of high school can do, if they learn what it is and they have a natural knack to talk to people, they can do sales. And they can make 100, 120, 150
All
a
you
year.
got to be is a charismatic motherfucker to do
To a
sales.
degree, you gotta have enough information about the product.
I hated sales, nigga.
But you have to. But I'm saying though, you don't realize that when you do parties and when you do events, that's all sales.
Bro, you selling.
It's all sales.
Yeah, for myself, for my own brand,
Of course,
but selling for
of course.
somebody
I
else.
know some of the greatest salespeople I know, or they sell ass. I know. No, dead ass. I'm not even. Hey, the women that are on OnlyFans, you are marketing. Hey, they are making a killing from marketing.
Sex positivity,
bro. Tell you,
let that shit live.
It's popping right now.
If your body got it and you got it to show somebody gonna pay for it, and it's some value, motherfucker, do it.
I'm pretty sure because of COVID, that shit went raw.
All you gotta do is sit at home and beat off.
Dead ass.
Come on,
you
man.
don't need no
It's just a
education to
market
do
for
that shit.
Yeah, but then here's the thing: when it's over. It's over.
Hopefully they diversify they damn.
You will
fund.
never.
They
If you didn't do something to make sure your future is protected and secured, you will never make that much money. So don't put too much money in showing your pussy. Don't put too much stock in showing your pussy. I'm telling you, because Buffy the Body, where's she at right now?
probably somewhere making some money that we don't know nothing about.
All right.
She probably got. Do she got OnlyFans? I don't know.
Listen. If she don't,
I used to be in love with Buffy the Body.
Hey,
y'all know Jada Fire?
But she passed. She passed
Nigga,
her
Jada
prime.
Fire. She don't make
right now.
movies, but she got her OnlyFans, nigga, and she getting all that money from all them.
Cold right now. Have you seen her lately, bro? She's cold.
She's colder now than she was then.
Is it manufactured or?
I feel like got titties now.
Got you.
Chocolatey. Woo, Jesus.
They got a nose done and shit.
But, hey man, listen man, let me be, dog.
Hey,
you know my
put
slang.
on my mic head.
This man act like you know
boy
my
excited.
slang. How I talk.
You know why? We're gonna talk about this porn shit real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you know I like Jada Fire?
Why?
Because she seems that she enjoys every time she gets fucked.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She might
That's what I. If I watch porn, you have to seem like you enjoying it, like it's not a job, you being held captive or whatever the fuck.
No shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
It's very organic.
It's very. If she doesn't, she needs a motherfucking Oscar, whatever the fuck they give it out.
She might
Golden Globe.
love sex.
I think she loves it. And so that's the part. That's the reason why I like. I think she's pleasant to look at. I think, but the thing is, when I watch porn, you have to really look like you are enjoying that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I watch and I think about it as I'm analyzing, because I know we're supposed to talk about this a couple episodes ago.
No.
I don't even look. I can't. If she was having that enjoyment without the man even being there, I would be cool with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The fact that she is enjoying
Solo.
herself, and you know what I'm saying?
Ebony Solo.
That's the Ebony Solo category, my brother.
I'm not aware. Oh, okay. Educate me.
Okay, favorite porn star. Go.
Yo.
I would say Jada Fire or Misty.
Easy, Jada Fire, nigga.
Bro, I've never been a porn guy.
That nigga grew up on Pinky. Who?
I never
Capri Styles.
Capri style.
Jasmine Cashmere gets a nice little nod from me too.
Yeah, Jasmine Cashmere.
Bro,
She loves it.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
y'all
She loves it.
y'all
She loves
really
it.
know them.
You
Y'all
know she's a pastor now.
Do you know that she wanted to fuck me?
Tell me the story.
This guy.
hey, yo, my niggas turn into TK Kirk.
Exactly.
He turns, okay, so
Comedian,
TK,
dog.
He's a comedian, bro. TK
He's
Kirk
funny
is
as hell.
Tell me a story. Tell me a story. Now,
you.
this is
How long is this story, man?
Nah, it's real quick. It's real quick. So my boy, Raphael,
Sadiq.
Rafa, no. So I met him kind of through the music industry, and I lived on 87th, he lived on 79th, basically on Halstead in Chicago. So I met him through Capadonna from Wu-Tang on some industry shit.
Okay.
Long story. So anyway, after we met through Capadonna, I would go over there, record, and he was, cool with me coming over to record for, a little bit of nothing. I just bring some drink with some herb, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he was friends with Jasmine Cashmere. So Jasmine, I guess, used to want to come over there and record in this little spot.
Mm-hmm.
She heard some of my shit, and she was like, she said, I want to meet him.
Damn.
So I was like, oh, she wanted to rap on some shit or whatever. It's like, nah, my nigga, she like wanted me.
Nah, she trying to put her profession on you. Yeah.
So
Come on now.
of course I was married, so I wasn't, I wasn't trying to,
If you would have known how I was gonna end, man, you probably.
but I was intrigued though.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
intrigued.
definitely. Like, hey, this is a good story.
I was like, well, what, what about what she heard? She hasn't seen me. What about that? She's like, well, she's seen a couple photos of you on your little. It might have been Facebook at the time.
She sent some photos.
No, not no photos. Yeah, it might have been MySpace. This is what I'm trying to figure out.
Planet?
How long
That
ago?
shit was Black Planet.
I
Like,
had a Black Planet account.
nigga was AOL.
So me saying that she wanted to fuck, probably an exaggeration. It's probably a little bit. But he told me though.
We could take a
told me,
poll
though,
for the people who
yeah,
think it's.
He told me though she wanted to meet me.
No, she wanted to fuck you. No, pause.
Oh no!
All that.
She rolled that
She wanted
nigga
to fuck
face
my
like a
nigga.
motherfucker.
Little capping ass cap.
Come on now.
No, I don't think it was like. I mean, the way he tell it, but I don't. I didn't hear it from her. She didn't tell me like, Jahari, I want to fucking give you a shot of this
Sure,
pussy.
she had no problem.
But yeah, I mean,
Want that one.
So wait, you do music? You did music?
oh yeah, man.
What you was?
your
A
rap
rapper?
My rapper name is Lord Basis, man. I did some shit with Killer Priest, Capadonna from Wu-Tang. I did some more like East
Where that
Coast.
shit at, boy? I ain't never known you.
If you look on the internet, my nigga, you might find a couple little
oh
things.
Lord
shit,
Basis.
Lord
Yeah.
Basis? You call yourself a Lord?
Nigga, if this shit was trash, I am coming here.
Oh
We gonna
God,
call it gas
going-
and trash.
I'm-
we gonna have to pause and let that shit play. Lord Basis?
Run that shit. I don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, bro, I'm
Oh,
gonna tell
shit.
y'all, bro. I never really been into porn because, like, I don't know. It's the same thing with sports. Like, I hate watching. Like, I never been. I want to be in the game, nigga. I want to be.
But I
in
understand though. I understand though. I am not into porn
I
like
love
Yeah.
porn, nigga. What you
Oh, yeah,
mean?
for
Nigga
sure.
got addiction.
Well, shit, I used to love it. I'm old now though, bro.
used to.
I used to rub that shit out back when I was young, boy. My daddy had some little magazines back in the back. Didn't know he had the bitch.
Pastor James.
Man, I don't know how they got there. Maybe he was cutting
Bishop
grass.
You should have been praying harder for your porn addiction.
Maybe he was cutting grass. And we found him, me and my little brother. Look, he got the little nasty magazines in there. We used to watch that shit, boy. Look at that motherfucker titties and shit, boy.
Hey, bro,
We was wild back in the day,
first time
boy.
I jacked off. That's it.
I don't want to hear this story, bro.
Nah, bro, this shit is epic.
No,
This shit is
no,
epic, bro.
let's
I
rap.
promise
Let's
you.
rap.
I promise you this
Cut,
shit is
print,
like,
beautiful
Mike,
God.
It is epic.
I
It is
know
epic.
Mike.
Bro, because I didn't know what I was feeling. Bro, we all been there.
Yeah,
I didn't
we
know.
been there.
I didn't know what was
What
happening.
feeling.
So I know my son. I'll tell you about that later. But so I got home one day and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm feeling like it's a weird feeling, but you know the feeling. Like, I'm ready to go. Yeah. So I'm like, I go in the bathroom. I start like not like jacking it, but I was like rubbing it. like rubbing it. And I was like, man, what? Like I was going crazy, like a possum.
That's funny.
like I had rabies, bro.
I like it. Fuck it. Tell the truth.
So like, I did it for about 20 minutes, and then I go to my room, and I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on. So then I kept rubbing, and it was like late, and finally I bust, right? Mm-hmm. But like I freaked out, and like I went to my mom's door. And cause I'm like, man, why this stuff coming out of my body? It was nuts, of course. So I go to my mom's door with my dick in my hand. So like
Saint is uncomfortable right now.
I go to my mom's door with my dick in my hand, and I stood there for about 5 minutes, just contemplating if I was gonna knock on the door or not. So finally I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Bro, literally, I turn around. As I'm walking to the bathroom, my mom opens the door.
So you butt ass.
Wow.
No, I got my pants on, but I got my pants like down because I got my dick in my hand.
Okay.
So my mom like opened the door. She's like, Jared, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, I'm going to the bathroom. So I just wipe it off and I go to bed. I'm like, damn, what the fuck just happened? Like
Wow.
But for the next like 2 months, bro, I jacked up like 5 times a day.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
You new to the game? What you mean?
But then after that, I felt bad. Like I don't know why. I'll be like, so one time
These two niggas uncomfortable in the motherfucker right now.
Oh no, I don't feel guilty about jacking off at all.
Y'all niggas
Okay,
had
I
a
check it.
story
Got
or
real
two.
silent on this side. Like, they ashamed and bashful about the motherfucker.
I'm befuddled. So here, since we here on this topic, so the first time I jacked off, my stepdad had this brand new
So the first time I jacked
at HP computer, and internet was out and everything like that, but it was a new wave, right? So I didn't know that you could actually look at porn on the internet. So I was like, oh shit, when I stumbled upon this, I was like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna go look at porn. Again, with everybody knowing computers, there was printers out there back in the day too.
So printed it out,
nigga. Did I print it out? Nigga, I had a whole folder.
pages.
Wow.
I had a whole folder, laminated pages.
He had his own magazine.
Nigga,
bro.
I was in there going to town.
Hey, you was Enterprise and didn't even know it, bro.
Let me tell you
What was the
something.
name of your smut magazine?
Let me tell you. Hold on.
What's the name of your smut magazine,
Pimps
boy?
up, hoes down.
and if that bitch can't swim, then she bound to drizzle.
Hello, somebody. Nah, but
Oh my
so
God.
here, long story long. I'm
long story long.
jacking off in the room one day, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm having a great time, of course, as anybody does.
yeah.
I bust though, but I get nervous, like you said, because I don't know what this is, and I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna do this anymore because I don't know if I'm gonna run out of this. And this is my seat. I gotta maintain this. But you know what I'm saying?
That's a rational thought.
That's a rational thought.
Yeah, that's
It's a young kid, not
You don't know if it
understand.
might be it. Yeah.
It might be it.
Happening.
have kids now, man.
Am I about to
I got
die?
20 nuts. I got 20
Am I
nuts.
dead?
19 now.
Am I dead now?
What's going on? But that was the first time I jacked off.
My shit funny as fuck since we going here.
Oh, so y'all judge me?
Nah, I ain't judge you. I was with you. These two
I
niggas
can judge you when you went to your mama. I was like,
Exactly. That's what I said.
Bro, I didn't know what else to do.
pause.
I didn't know what else to do.
oh my.
So we was in the hood and one of my boys got caught jacking off.
Yo,
He got caught and everybody was laughing at this nigga. Like hard, bro. I'm like, damn. Mind you, I'm an empath again. Like, oh shit, man. Let me see what this nigga done did. And I go back home and I do the shit. I'm like, oh, I see why the fuck you.
Why y'all
laughing?
laughing?
Now I'm like, bro, I understand why the motherfucker. You had to do what you had to do. Ain't been the same since, my nigga. What you mean, nigga? Rub this shit out. You get self-love over any motherfucking love. If you don't know how to love yourself, who will, nigga?
Who will?
That's facts. I'll tell you my story. So what happened? It was these two cats I used to kind of hang out with. We used to do graffiti together. One cat name was Jock. There was some Blaxicans.
Cock. You say
Jock.
cock or jock?
Jock.
Like young
And his brother, his name was Anthony.
This man.
He
Yeah.
said the man.
Facts. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Hey, he be saying cock. I thought that's what he was doing.
Nah, yeah, cock. You know what I mean? And jock are two different words. But anyway,
Hey, but they rhyme.
yeah, you know.
C and J.
So,
Fuck you, nigga.
He had a brother named Anthony we used to call Fat Ant. You know what I mean? So what was strange about these niggas, man,
Nickname.
they used to go over this cat named it wasn't Greedy. It wasn't Greedy. It was Greedy Crib. But it used to be another cat. It's kind of weird, but I think dude, I'm being completely honest, I think dude I always thought the nigga was strange. But he used to buy prostitutes for them and watch them.
When he say strange,
watch them fuck the prostitutes.
Oh wow, he's a voyager.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying, like I said, I think he was
voyeur,
Is that the term? A voyager?
Voyeur.
No
like
G. The G is silent.
Sounds better. This nigga's a voyager.
Go ahead with the rest.
So they started talking about how they used to, you know what I'm saying, get they fucking dick sucked and shit like this. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like fucking 12, 13, you know what I mean? Like that shit is like far out to me. So then I go to New York to go visit my mom. My brother, rest in peace, used to have these porno tapes, under the little joint. So my mom go to work. My brother always had a bad bitch in the crib. So I would watch. I would nigga in there. I hear the nigga poking. So I'm like, damn, that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga intrigued. Like, god damn. Rest in peace, Al. I fucking love you, bro. So one day I pop that shit in. My shit got hella woody. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I don't know what's going on, but it's going on.
So anyway, man, we're gonna leave a little to the listeners, eyes and ears, man. I went ahead and
so we gotta wrap this up. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
I love it.
This is what it's about, man. So Saint, give us a word before we head.
Why you give this nigga shot it to me? Yo, shout out to Black businesses. Want to give a special shout out to RBA, my brother's brand A1 Kings, but all the Black businesses here in Austin, all the Black businesses out in the world. Just let us know that you out there so we can give you a shout out, give you love, support, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Jahar, what you got for us, bro?
Anyway, though, I want to give a special shout out to my kiddos, man. My son turned 20 today.
Amen.
It's great, being a father on that journey.
Yeah,
man. Thank
bro.
you, man. Thank you. Being a father on that journey, man, and to see him grow up, and anticipating and looking forward to the men and women they're going to become. Shout out to my son Cassius, who's getting ready to go to USC on basically full ride scholarship, architecture minor in Spanish.
Love it.
My son Naj, my daughter Oshun, just growing up in this world and being who they are. I think they're both, talented in their own right. And if I could just think about anything, man, just right now while they're with me, I'm just grateful to be a father. I'm grateful to kind of have influence on their life and show them some different perspective. All that shit that we're talking about, I have these conversations with my children. Yeah. Because I don't want them to be in a space where they don't know shit. They're going out here super naive. And also, just I think with that information too, is just being able to talk them through. I think even my son, he's tackling the problem of homelessness, and I'm like, yo, I've been homeless. You have to dig into. Oh, we're gonna give them some jobs. You're gonna be able to get better clothes, and you have to think about the real problems that they have, and that I'm able to talk from a space of really knowing and being a father, and have them respect that, and have them like, man, I never thought about it that way. And I was like, absolutely. So I'm in a real grateful space, man, for that experience. And to be able to make myself available to talk to them about anything, man. So shout out to them, man. Thank you guys, you brothers, for being here, and it's much respect, G's.
Definitely, bro.
Shit, I want to shout out my mom and dad. They 39th wedding anniversary. It was 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's a blessing.
39 years, man, of marriage, ups and downs.
You've been living
longer than I've been living, man. Smiles and frowns, but they stuck to it, and I had a good example, and I love that. So their anniversary is also the same day of my little sister's birthday as well. She 29. That shit's crazy, man. So it's a lot of love and gratitude. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show that real quick.
Man, it's a lot of good things happening in all our lives, man. For one, my great-grandmother, she turned 99 yesterday.
I saw that, man. Shout out, man.
I did, too. I couldn't like it. I'm in Facebook jail.
Yeah, because might be saying some wild shit.
Out, bro. He almost out.
No, but
6 days.
But Dorothy Mae Walker, we love you. I hope you get a chance to see this by the time it come out. 99 years. That is truly a marathon. And you're a great woman. You've seen a lot. God bless you. We love you again. 2 weeks ago, I asked my fiance to marry me. Of course, she said yes. She didn't have a choice. She didn't have
She
a
was like,
choice.
"You put me on the spot, nigga."
Yeah, she didn't have a choice. And then last weekend we got baptized together. It was a real spiritual experience. So man, it's a lot of good things happening. I'm thankful for you, brothers. I'm thankful for what we got. I'm thankful for the empire that we're building. And just the word I'm gonna leave with you guys, man. Whatever you're going through, wherever you are, whoever you are, just let your light shine. Continue to let your light shine. Life is too short and it's too precious not to live it up. We're with you. We love you. We out.
But see, think about owning pussy. I just want to own pussy on its best days.
On his best day.
I don't want to own pussy on its worst
You
days.
can't check out, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to own it. I just want to rent it from time to time. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Man, before we go, though,
Oh, shit.
do your grandmother want to watch the episode talking about you jacking off my nigga?
Same exact question.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Real nigga.
All right, hey, 99, she be like, boy, did you jack off? You didn't show your mama?
Jacked off for real, you didn't show your
Hey.
mama saw you dick.
She been here 99 years.
I'm sure this is.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
she
you
done
can
seen
have
a
her
lot
fair
of
share
shit.
dick.
Let me ask you a quick question. Let me ask you a quick question before we go off.
Yeah.
So my grandmother, man, rest the dead, man. Love my grandmother, man. Huge influence on my life, right? I know we talked about parents, right?
Yeah.
But my grandmother had like 5 baby daddies. I was like, man, that's my grandma thought. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
My mom had 3.
No.
I fucks with it. I fucks with it a long way. It's no judgment.
Man.
It's no judgment. But I had to think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Hey, man.
circumstances, you know
It
what I'm
was a
saying?
lot different back then, bro.
It's a lot different now.
Sexually,
It
it was
wasn't no social media.
it was a little bit
You know
more
what I'm saying?
fluid.
wasn't no social
But
media.
it was like, oh, you know, there she go. You know what I'm
Motherfuckers
saying?
was fucking a lot back in the days.
Bro, the
Niggas
optics.
fucking right.
you
Nobody's
got-
fucking at one more point in time.
anime
You
thought
know what I'm
box.
saying?
I don't know, bro.
The optics.
The baby boom. How was your
My grandmother probably
what's she
would have
paying?
been. My grandmother probably would have been 100. You know
Now?
what I'm saying now. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, so she was.
She was in that baby boomer range.
yeah,
Them
baby boomer
motherfuckers
range.
came back and they was
Fucking.
fucking.
Bro, they been fucking since the first person got here.
Thank you.
Niggas been
They have.
fucking,
True
bro.
story.
We fucking. Nigga, everybody been fucking from before us and
Hey,
even
man.
after us.
I'm not. I haven't been fucking. Oh yeah.
This cap.
This capping ass cap, bro.
And this capping ass nigga.
And that's the end on that shit.
We gonna end on a lie.
Right.
I'm asexual, guys.
I hope you're recording all this, Mike.
Oh
Hey,
my lord.
I'm a Nikki sexual. That's what I am.
You gotta relax.
Hey man, let's wrap it up now.
You
man.
gotta relax on that.
Cut.
I love you, baby.